and have to borrow a plough, which means I don't then need to cultivate. I still need to get that John Deere running, so I will try and get that started again. Let's pull over here. Oh, there's the John Deere. So, yeah, he got to there. I guess. Go across the top here. Oops. I can wrap myself around the hedge again because the hedge has a post in it. Alrighty, let's lower that, turn that on, lower that, turn that on, and go. Not go. Oops, too far. Okay, mowers are now cutting. Yay. And lift the front. And do all of that. Okay. Let's go find another piece to cut. Now, previous tests have indicated that trying to ted unconditioned grass doesn't work with a worker. So I will have to deal with that as well. So we'll have to start this field off tedding manually and then work our way out to using a worker for the rest of the field. This field's very close to that wall. Missing bits as we go, but that's the problem with these mower attachment or this mower setup is the front mowers don't follow the back ones, or the back ones don't follow the front ones. Something. Mowers following mowers. It's a thing that we like to have happen and doesn't always. Raise the back, and do that bit. Okay, lower the back and set that back on. Dude, you really don't want to cut that grass, do you? Okay. Okay, got that bit, and over that, get that bit, and now that we're actually cutting grass, the workers should continue, although at a weird angle, because why not? Okay, back to this guy. Go to the store. Okay, so I'll try, as I said, I'll start with a cultivator, see if that works in that field. If it doesn't work, we will get a plough and see if that works in the field. And if that doesn't work, I will manually create fields and see what goes on there. Otherwise, we might be in a situation of I need to sell that field because it's not a field and not workable and a mess. But first things first, try and recover from where we're at. Okay, sorry about that. Mrs. Osa is going out this morning with teenage Osa. So, yay. We are now all alone. The kids are off this weekend with Grandma because it's Memorial Day weekend. So they get an extra day off school. And, well, it is what it is. Okay, cultivators. We want to be in here. Gonna go with the cultivator. I want something less than 200 horsepower. The Lemken is 5 meter. That's 4. That's 225. That's borderline. That's 320. That's 250. That's still a little large. 250, 320, 375, 450. Yeah. 500, woo! And I think that's a packer. So we want probably that one. 5 meters, 180 horse, or 225. This tractor has 228. Okay, we could actually go with the 225. Let's do that. Although that's double the price for the same width. Okay, stuff that. Let's, what combinations do you want? Oh, you reckon I should have a weight. Quite a big one. I will buy a weight. $50 more to paint it. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll buy that. And we will lease that. And I think I do have the mod create fields with a cultivator, so we should... I don't need to get a plough. I can just make the field if I have to. The mower is still running, that's a good thing. I should really change the wheels on this to a bit bigger. We shall see. Does this fold? Indeed it does. Okay. We should probably put the flashy lights on because we're a dangerous farmyard implement driving on the road. Well, it's a long drive back, but it is what it is. So if if we succeed in cultivating this, then That's a good thing. If we don't succeed in cultivating, well, no, okay, regardless. If we can get this field plantable, I think we are going to lease a planter and stick some corn in it, and then we'll do our corn tests this year. Can I mow corn to get maize? And then can we bale the windrows to make silage, maize silage? And then we already know we can feed the cows with maize silage and normal silage. And we'll have bigger bales because we're not making the smallest bales, or we're not. The bales you buy from the store are 125 centimetre. We'll be making. I don't think we can make 180. I think it's 150 for the bale wrapper. I'm avoiding using the extractor because of all the grief we've had trying to make bales with that since the last patch. I should probably sell that at some point. Sooner or later. Mower is still working. That's a good thing. And I did buy a roller with the proceeds from the last set of missions or contracts that we did. And it's the reconfigurable roller, so we will be able to configure it for mulching come the fall. And see where it goes from there. So of course using using this cultivator does mean that it's not dragging around behind us. It's actually hard mounted on the tractor. So let's see. We are definitely... Oh, we're getting stones and we're getting a change in contrast. Let's have a look at the field and see what it says. It says it is cultivated, so this is successful. I am going to set that off on a worker. And it's still making rocks. I will delete the rocks rather than pick them because, as I said, we already tried that. We rented the picker. It didn't. Tractor's going to need a service soon. Okay, that's something to pay attention to, I guess. You seem to be doing all the things. Frankly, I'm not seeing that this is... Let's turn the worker off. Back up a bit more. And we will go round and finish this field off manually. Or miss bits while we're going around. That's also an option. So what happened this week? This week I actually managed to mostly build the planter that Mrs. Osa wanted me to build. Although I do need to make the worst lumber cut that I end up having to make, which is doing a rip cut down the length of a beam. It's just horrible. But It is what it is. I didn't cut the side panels long enough, so there's not enough room for 4 panels on the bottom. But I can figure that out this afternoon, I guess. Teenage Osa has a thing tonight, so she's out all evening. So that gives me and Mrs. Osa some time on our own. I will also likely go buy some more wood. I'll work up a list of lumber that I need to make a second planter, and we can go out and buy that at the same time. And then I'll probably not assemble anything tonight. I can do that next week. Now we did have to go to court this week, and the defendant didn't show up. And since we are witnesses in a criminal case, that means the defendant is a fugitive, which is probably not a good thing for them. But we got to sit in the court and watch proceedings for a while. Which I've seen. I've done jury duty and actually been a jurist. Mrs. Osa hasn't. So she didn't get to. That was the first time she was in the courtroom. What am I doing? That one. Okay, we did 45. We need to do 44. 46 and 35 are in there. I think we probably should go that way, if we can. Certainly looks like we can. And cut those 2 fields. Probably do 35 first, which is on my left. Probably... how do we get... Oh, I see where we're getting there. I think I see how to get it. How do we get it? Oh, there it is. And as per usual, we will leave the gates open as we do these and close them off after we've collected all the bales when we're done. Now, 35. Is 35 a TEDIC contract too? I do not recall. 35 is TED. So 45 was TED, 35 TED, and then we go on to the next one. Meanwhile, I really should get Courseplay loaded. Okay, I'll unfold that. This is a nice square field. I'm not sure it's the greatest angle though. 270. No, that'll be fine. Okay. Worker will do the thing. Go gadget. Yay. Okay, let's go find the dude with the tedder. Unfold Tedder stage base game. So it's going to do the turn grass into hay. Get that unfolded. So you know what? I'm going to pull onto the field. And turn it on. Lower it. Oh, hang on. Okay, let's lift it up. Boop. And back up. What I will do is I will TED it to make it semi-dry. How do we change that? 9. Turn it condition semi-dry hay. Actually, that would work. There you go. So yeah, base game turns conditioned grass into hay. Otherwise, you need to set the stage you want to TED it on. The reason for the multiple get sort of wet grass to conditioned grass to semi-dry to hay is so you can, if you want to, TED everything multiple times. But for right now, this tractor also needs a service. Ugh. Well, it is what it is. This tractor has stopped. Sorry, pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's one of these. I've run into a hedge post deals. So sometime I'm going to have to come back here and replace this bottom hedge. But for right now, I need work done. Lots and lots and lots of work done. How's the mower doing? The mower is not doing well. And also needs a service. Wow, really? Lower that. Turn it. Good. Turn it on. Lower that. Turn it on. So I guess I think for this field what I'll do is, because it's so small, I will do the headlands. And then we can worry about the worker can do the middle bit, no problem. Missed a bit. Crash into the hedge, nice. And then we run straight across here. And I guess slice that bit there. And that should be good enough. I got a message about something. And I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know what it was. Well, I'm glad that the field is not beyond rescue. Because that would have been disappointing. But we are, as I said, we're going to have an issue with money until we can start turning in these contracts for income. And leasing equipment doesn't help that although if we can keep it to smaller equipment, I mean a 5-meter cultivator is, you know, it's adequate. It'll get the job done over the course of today, which is exactly where I want to be. I don't really mind if it's 6 hours or 2 hours or whatever. We're just going to get the field planted with something, and as I said, I think corn is the way to go. I think corn is also quite a high nitrogen demanding crop, so again, we're probably going to be laying the liquid fertilizer on quite thick at the end of it. And we are done in there. Lift, fold, lift and fold. So that's 35. We have to do 44, which was the other field in this yard. I think this is the sheep field, so the other one is probably a cow field. That one there's a pig shed, I do believe. Fight this thing round the corner, and I guess I can follow the tyre tracks back the way we came, and it should lead us right to here, which is the other field. So 46, I can't remember. 46 is also hay. Nice. So, someone stopped. That would be the Massey Ferguson. Oh, quick, drive, 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 drive. And, ooh, made it. Okay, let's go find out what the Massey Ferguson is doing. No, you're not a Massey Ferguson. You're a Massey Ferguson, and where on earth are you? Oh, you're there. I am so confused what this is. Oh, I see where I am. Okay then. We will lower that. We'll turn it back on again and run forward to the big part of the field and set him off on a worker again. Yay. Then turn the mower on, lower, unfold, turn on, and go. And missing a lot along the... Oh, it looks like trees on this field are actually planted in the grass, which is probably less than ideal. I have noted that with the fields around this farm, they are very much right up against the edge of... Oops. Wasn't entirely what I wanted to do. They're right up against the edge. Whether it's a wall or a hedge. Yeah, we have grass right in the corner here, which I am missing. But again, this is this cows or more sheep's? Interesting. But I think what I would this is more sheep's, but or horses, sheep's. I don't know. But what I would probably do if I was the owner of this field would be to chop up what's there. Just